Good afternoon, everyone. I just had a wonderful day that probably you saw last week at Animal Kingdom, and I am now here at the Kronos Club enjoying the a Pog juice mimosa. Now, and I asked them to do it without the grenadine in it because something in the grenadine and I don't think got along last time. So doing it without, because it doesn't really add to the flavor. I like the straight Pog with it. It's just a nice strong. I like the balance. Anyway, Randy and Dory were finishing up. They slept till 10:30. Like they slept through the whole breakfast time. But they got a whole bunch of snacks and veggies and hummus and sandwiches and stuff here because it's snackable foods. And then we've got a nice dinner starting at 5 o'clock. But we have a pool calling our name. And I am very much looking forward to that. I have never been in the Mayan pool area, so it's about 75 degrees, 55, 76 degrees. It is warm enough, and in the sun it's actually kind of hot. So it'll be perfect to get into the water and then come back out and let my body dry off. Maybe fall asleep and take my nap out there. I'm going to bring the GoPro since that's better for wet weather, and my phone. And that may be all I bring with me, other than, a cover-up and stuff, and a bathing suit and sunglasses. And, well, I guess I am bringing a lot more stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, you will notice by the beautiful background that I am at a pool. Willingly. We are at the pool. I have been in. The hair is wet. And I am slowly just starting to dry off. It's only about 75, 76 degrees out, but that has been really nice. It's actually pretty hot on my face. The pool itself is pretty awesome. There is a slide on the lower end, and then you've got this thing that looks like a Mayan temple, and I'll show you in a sec, with like the craggy, like it's a temple that's been unwatched for years. So I don't know if you can see. So there's your Mayan temple. And there's a slide down over that way. I know there are people in there, so I'm trying not to show too much. You got lifeguards all around. A few minutes ago, there was some guy who had they're turning down the water and they're turning off the spitting thing, and people are like, "Can you check over here?" And some guy lost his sunglasses while he was diving. So it's funny. I just dried myself off, thinking, "Oh, I need to be dry to lay out here because it'll get too cold." And then the sun came out, and now I'm like, It's really warm. I could be more wet because then the breeze covers you a little bit. Don't worry that I'm not lifting up my bathing suit. It's like a much longer suit. And we'll let the suit dry. That's the spot I'm going to get sunburned. I can tell now. We have a Randy back. He's been in the pool.
I went down the slide.
Oh, you did? Well, yes. Did you want to do it again and I'll film you?
Yes.
Okay.
It was not all that fast.
Okay. But was it fun?
But it was fun.
Awesome. Okay.
It was fun.
Well, cool. I was talking about the slide, but to go down the slide would be even better.
The slide is fun. I would recommend it for anyone. It's not overwhelming.
That's not slide averse.
It's not slide as scary.
Yes, that is good.
Yeah, there should be no slider phobia.
Yeah, there you go.
So it was not bad at all.
Awesome.
And it's and actually you get to go up. Actually you can see where it is up there.
Oh, yep.
It's behind the slide.
So you should be able to see it like right over there behind the pyramid. You see a guy in a light shirt, and that's where he's guiding people down. So it's not a long slide, but it's fun.
But it's still fun.
Yay, fun is good. If he slides, we'll share it with you. I don't know if he's sliding yet. Are you sliding now? Yeah.
I'm gonna see now.
He wants to sit for a little while, and then we might slide. So we got chill time here. We will have to get back to the room. I'll have to rinse all the chlorine out of my hair before we get dressed for dinner. And I'll have to see if there's a hairdryer to get some of the worst of the wet out, because long hair in air conditioning is generally not good. So we're gonna relax a bit. We're gonna enjoy what the pool has to offer. I'm loving the heat. I'm loving this. I will make sure I don't sunburn. I've got a drape I can put on for something light. But yeah, this is fun.
And now what we're doing is we are walking up to the slide that's here at the dig site at Coronado Springs. So this is it, just short set of stairs up.
Oh my guys, okay, this has been lovely. This is a beautiful space. I mean, the pool itself, there's a side that is a little more activity and a little bit less. It's not super crowded, even though, you know, we were able to get at spots. And I think it's partially because you have so many pools around the resort for people who want the more private experience. There are 2 hot tubs. When you go outside the gate on the far side, they have like, I'm gonna say shuffleboard, but I don't know if that was a shuffleboard, but I mean, a bunch of like games like that. There's an arcade, there's a pool bar, there's a quick serve place. Because our dinner is at 5:45 and it's already 3:30, we weren't gonna worry about doing anything like that. And with the temperature is only up to like 78, I think. So it's hot enough, it's perfect in the sun. My area is half in the sun, half not, as you can tell. I'm doing that. My hair has air dried, so all of its natural curly stuff has come out, as well as the frizz. This was lovely. This was nice. I napped for a little bit. It was fabulousness. Had some water. I thought about getting a pool drink. I did not. Dory is coming back from being in the hot tub. She had a lovely time, caught up with some people there, met new friends. They've played some games. There were some screaming children at one point. That was no fun. But okay, big thing for me, the bathrooms are not too cold. You know, a lot of places here are wildly air conditioned. They very smartly did not make the bathroom super, super cold, because all of us are going in with wet clothing, and the last thing you need to do is catch a chill when you're trying to go to pee. So I was grateful for that. We're still debating on if we're going to jump in the water again, or if we're just going to go to the room and relax and change and get ready for tonight. We will be leaving here. I'm going to touch base with them to see if they want to leave a little early to do some of the Christmas tree trail, or if they just want to go for the meal itself. And we'll touch base and find out what they want to do. So there you go. Relaxation. This has been lovely. This has been really lovely. Well, we are dressed for the theater. Going out tonight. Got my hair all up. We're all cleaned up. And we've got someplace to go. Come along with us. Now we head to Disney Springs and Cirque du Soleil. Have you liked this video yet? If you haven't, could you do so? And if you're not already subscribed, could you subscribe? It would really help. You don't have to, but I'd appreciate it. All right, now let's go have fun. Look, it's the Disney Springs tree. Oh, you just missed it. It was snoping. You see remnants of snow floating away. So the Christmas tree walk is now scattered about, for those of you who watched it in one spot. And this is the Haunted Mansion one. Love how they decorate these. I didn't know that at the trees they would buzz. I don't know if you can see all the detail. Ride, who ironically we were just talking about in our ride over here. It shouldn't shake, it just buzzes.
It just buzzes, it doesn't.
I was wondering if it went
No, sadly. It says here, make a circular gesture with your magic band to experience the magic. Okay, let's try it. Oh, and she lit up.
Heart lights up, yeah.
That that is kind of cool, actually. And then you buzz. That's awesome. All right, we have a reservation. Yeah, that was fun. Okay. I think, let's see what this tree is as we walk. So this is just Minnie and Mickey. Let's see if they do anything fun. Nope. Nope, they do. Did you hear that? So all of these now react. Oh, this is the annual pass holder one. So the coolest thing that we discovered is that the trees are interactive this year with your magic band. So the Haunted Mansion, when you circled your hand, her heart lit up. And the pass holder one, when you swirled your hand, it made sparkly kind of noises and lit up. It was fun. But now we're running late to our reservation, so let's go get there. Spurn! Spurn the balloon! Spurn! We don't have time. It's still down, so it doesn't matter, but spurn anyway. This one is Nightmare Before Christmas. And I'm not quite sure how. Did you hear that? It screams when you spin your hand, and Zero floats around the top. All right, so we are waiting for our Summer House on the Lake reservation. We're looking at more trees while we're killing time. I should get a text any moment now for our dinner. Very excited. It's a bustling, busy day here at Disney Springs. Yeah, we're very excited. And then after this, we go to our theater. And we've planned it out so that we should. It's almost 6 now. I think we open the theater opens at 8, and then we get to the show starts at 8:30, which should give us enough time to really watch the bulk of the show. And we're very excited about that. But yeah, I'm excited. Okay. So, I mean, how's the experience been for you? You've traveled with me before when I was a little more crazy. So, running around.
More crazy?
Yes. You didn't have to deal with me as much. I've been working for part of it. So, what's the experience been like? What have you enjoyed since you haven't been here in a while? You have just got to try Tiana's and Tron.
Yeah. I mean, well, speaking of that, I mean, we were at Magic Kingdom for a very long time.
Yes.
The weather was spectacular and much better than we thought November would be.
Yeah.
And then ultimately, Magic Kingdom was not as crowded as I feared it would be. A lot of strollers, a lot of vehicles and stuff.
Yeah.
So that was a bit, but it started to die down, and then they let everybody in from the party. And at 4 o'clock, it just became a huge rush again. So for most of the day, things weren't bad. We waited in some lines, but the lines weren't bad. Lines were always shorter than what was advertised. We loved, of course, Jingle Cruise.
Yes.
That was a highlight.
What did you think of the teacups?
The teacups were actually good. I liked being on the teacups.
Getting in and out of the teacups.
Oh my God, those doors are teeny tiny.
They are, and they don't give you a lot of knee room.
Right. So if you want to ride a teacup, don't have more than 2 adults. Or if you're having children, just 1 adult and some children, because that teacup looks a lot bigger from the outside.
Yeah.
And when you sit in it, there's no room inside it at all. I had lunch at Casey's Corner, so that was nice. I wish we had more time to I wish we were kind of somewhere else was a little more convenient.
Yeah.
Because I think we would have had better choices somewhere else.
So what did you have as a vegetarian?
At Casey's Corner, I had the plant-based hot dog, which was really good. It was spicy and really nice. I would recommend that.
So, favorite part of the Magic Kingdom day? You have a favorite part and the least favorite part?
Let's see. The second time we did Haunted Mansion was better, but it still was really dark. Overall, it's darker than usual. You can't see a lot of detail. it was hard to see a lot of stuff there. Some areas,
Or you're getting older and you don't see as well in the dark as you used to.
Yes,
maybe.
me too.
Because
But we didn't have any problems walking in.
Right.
There were some areas that I think are meant to be dark. But
Yeah.
I think there were a lot of places where it just seemed darker than usual.
Now, in all fairness, they did start going through a little while ago, and they did brighten up some of the people in the last scene.
Yes.
You see someone missing, and then they were back, and you see them, and they were back. The Hatbox Ghost glows.
Hatbox Ghost was great. Seeing the Hatbox Ghost was terrific. We got to ride on the railroad, which was actually
the
whole railroad, which was actually great. And we got to see we got to ride on that again. And we did the whole circuit, so we got to see the tunnel. So we got to see everything there. So I think just being on the railroad may have counted as a highlight, just because it is just such a nice ride, and it hadn't been around for so long.
Yeah.
We hadn't ridden on it for 6 or 7 years, because
they were under construction.
Because it was under construction for so long. Of the new rides, Tiana was nice, but the story was limited.
Yeah. Country Bear.
Actually, I thought it was really well done.
They walked in as it was starting, so they didn't see a whole lot of the pre-show.
Correct. We didn't see a lot of pre-show, but we liked the show. I still kind of miss the old one. But I would have to say the versions of all the Disney songs they did were really good. They were very appropriate. All the songs were really short, and there just wasn't much story. It's just basically, here we're going to sing some songs.
The animatronics are much nicer.
Yes, the animatronics were fantastic. Tron was one that it was very lucky that we did during the
nighttime party.
During the party.
How long was your wait for that? 40 minutes?
It was listed as 40, but the ride was really only about. The wait was less than 30.
Nice.
It was only about 25. So the party is worth that.
Yeah.
Although the issue that we have with Tron is the same issue we have with Tiana's. Is there's no story in the pre-queue. In fact, the queue story and pre-story are non-existent on Tron.
No, you get shrunk. Now, it is a duplicate of what they have in Japan.
Right.
And the Japanese hadn't seen the movie Tron, so they just wanted a roller coaster, is my understanding.
They just treat it like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people on the ride had seen Tron either, because Tron Legacy was not that popular.
Yeah.
The original Tron is really old. I don't think most kids have seen it. So all you know is that they just said, we're scanning you and we're putting you on the grid.
Right.
You know that you maybe know you're going into a computer, but no one knows what a Tron is. Nobody knows anything about this. There was no story. And even once you get on the ride, there really is no story, and just that you're entering the grid and you're in a race.
Yeah.
Maybe some of that.
Yeah.
So there was really no backstory. There was nothing there. And for me, it was I fit on the car well.
Yeah.
I fit on the ride well.
No, you are a motorcycle rider.
And I'm a motorcycle rider, so I know what to expect.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of details that you just don't see because everything goes by so fast. I love the speed. I like the launch.
Yeah.
But you just don't see so much stuff on the ride. And then ultimately it goes so fast.
It's 70 seconds long.
Yeah, it was a great ride, but Dory wasn't comfortable on the car, so at the end it was, so for her it was
if you were going
great.
by yourself, it would be fine.
It would be fine.
Yeah.
And a lot of other women said the same thing. If you are not sure if you fit on the ride,
there is a seat outside to test.
There are seats outside the test, but the back of each group is a ride where you just sit in.
Sit in a roller coaster.
And if you're not sure if you're going to fit in it, but you want to be on this coaster, sit in the back.
Yeah.
But even as a coaster, average, actually below average. You get a great launch.
Yeah.
But as a coaster, below average, because you get some tight turns, but you don't. You don't really have anything. There are no twists, no loops, nothing surprising. It's just speed.
I screamed for 70 seconds straight Your mileage may vary. Best part of your day was?
Well, still seeing Haunted Mansion, but Jingle Cruise was a highlight.
Skipper was fantastic.
The Jingle Cruise or the dinner?
Skipper Canteen.
Jingle Cruise.
He was
wonderful.
You had a good one? Okay.
Oh yes, we had a very good skipper on Jingle Cruise. So Jingle Cruise was probably the highlight of the day. Yeah, we had a very good guy. In fact, at the end we got stopped and the jokes kept coming.
Yep.
So he was very good. Although we got some seasonal jokes, some not.
Yeah.
And also, best part too is that they're playing 40s holiday music in the queue, and so we got a lot of great holiday songs like Mele Kalikimaka and Christmas on Christmas Island. So a lot of really appropriate, great stuff, and just seeing all the Christmas decorations was really nice. I mean, worst part of the day was just sometimes the crowds would get bad, especially around 4 o'clock when they let everybody in.
Yeah.
Wow, it's starting to get really crowded again.
Welcome to what Christmas is like.
Yeah.
I lost my hat one time.
Oh, see, I wouldn't put that as the worst part of your day, but I guess.
Yes, it is.
But the hat did its job.
And we have fun entertainers walking about. They're glowing. And they will meet people. And it is awesomeness. She has paniers. For those of you who follow fashion, those are paniers. What just happened? I don't know. Is it, oh, was that new? I thought that was on it the whole time. Awesome. That's the Lion King tree.
Hey, look. We are in a theater. I don't remember if you've seen this before with me. But we've got drawing supplies. And we've got a beautiful pillow. And all kinds of amazing, wonderful stuff. And I can't wait. If you haven't figured it out, this is Cirque du Soleil's Drawn to Life at Disney Springs. And we're going to have some magic. Can't wait. No filming during the show, but we'll tell you about stuff as we can. So we are in the theater at Cirque du Soleil. I have seen this show already at least twice, maybe 3 times. I know I've seen it twice. And we picked seats that we knew didn't have an obstruction. It's just the 3 of us in the row, and that was great. And then I realized I'm right next to the tech booth, which is amazing because I have seen this before. And that means I get to see something totally new, experience. So if I don't get, not that I'm going to get bored, but if I get bored watching the stage, I can start watching what the tech side is doing. I'm so excited about that. You have no idea. I think things are happening because the pillow is magic. You need to come see the show. The first time I saw it, it broke my heart. I sobbed. It was amazing. And now I'm just having, oh, there he goes. Hello, pillow. And I'll put you away for the show, but I just wanted you to see. Yay, pillow. Happy pillow. Oh, it's waving over to that side of the audience now. But see, that's the kind of stuff I love. This is why you get early to Cirque du Soleil shows. You want to see these movements. Oh, me exhausted here. I love the pillow. Okay, I want you to be surprised if you come see this. It is live theater. It is meant to be experienced. He's doing sit-ups. That's hysterical. Standard thoughts?
Amazing.
Yeah. I'm going to guess that your favorite part was the Wheel of Death.
Yes.
Yes. And yours?
Yes.
The Wheel of Death was really good.
It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Wheel of Death was phenomenal. I'm just trying to think of
Juggler
what was my favorite.
So the pencil, then the ink and paint girls, the juggler, the creativity,
The guy on the single
the pencil. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy in the single pencil was amazing.
And yeah, he's been here from the beginning. He's amazing.
He was terrific. But the Wheel of Death guys were still...
It's phenomenal. And to have four of them doing them simultaneously, because you've never seen that, have you? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I sobbed twice this time. And the bringing the husband and wife or the couple up with the children was drawing, that was new. Oh, so they do an after the show tour, which is, I'm guessing, what these people over here are going to next. So when you come to the second show, then you get to go backstage, you look at some of the costuming, you learn a little more about the shows.
The costumes are terrific.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, it's just beautiful, but excited. Yay. All right, we have to clear out soon. There's some stuff in
I love the ball of, wadded up ball of...
Yes. And the creativity suck, I like to call her.
Yes.
Yeah, she's awesome. And she's the same from the beginning, I believe. But all right. And they used more English now. They started using more English than they had in prior versions. But it's, I think, the change of the performers that does that too. But all right, we're going to get out of here. The nice man who's been so patient and did all of his sound stuff. I was watching, by the way. It was very cool.
Yes.
Awesome work.
Me too.
It was just a pleasure. All right, we're heading out. See you when we're late back in the hotel. Well, we're back in the room. We had an incredible day. I reveled in the joy of Animal Kingdom, and then we hung out at the pool. I fell asleep at the pool. I lounged. We got video of the slide, and then we got dressed up. We had dinner. We had lovely food with questionable service that I don't think was the staff's fault. I think there was a lot going on that was beyond their control. And then had an amazing time watching Cirque du Soleil's Drawn to Life, and then headed up to Dahlia Lounge to finish out the evening with drinks and charcuterie, and had an amazing old-fashioned. That video will probably be coming out shortly if it hasn't already. Great day. Yes, great day?
Yes.
Favorite part of the day?
No, Cirque du Soleil, I'm sure.
Cirque du Soleil?
Yeah.
Okay, yep, Cirque du Soleil won. I cried, I laughed, I laughed, I cried, I wrote bad checks. No, I didn't write bad checks, but I did. I laughed, I cried, I had a wonderful time. I loved seeing the change. I loved sitting next to the soundboard and watching the sound cues. That made my little theatrical heart so happy. We actually chatted briefly with the artist who was running the soundboard, and that was awesome. And
meeting the lady who her dad was.
Oh, and when we went into the Cirque du Soleil shop, and my back was really acting up, and they wanted to do some shopping, and one of the nice ladies very kindly let me sit in one of the stools there, and I said, you know, we started chatting, and it was like, you know, we just saw the show, we had a great time, and I don't remember what she said, but she was like, well, yeah, my dad's in the show. I went, wait a minute, who's your dad? And she said, he's in this act. I went, oh my God, my friend loves your dad. Stood up in the middle of the show, had a great time. It was awesome. So I had a lovely chat with her, and whether or not you guys know, I had a history of doing acrobatics in the past. If you look at some of the other videos on this channel, way back early videos, you'll see like the really exciting show videos, and you'll see me cracking a whip and doing some acrobalance stuff with my partner. And he ironically was texting me when we were having this conversation with her. But, you know, so she was like, he told us about the history of making the wheel, and that the first wheel didn't work, which is why that act was not in the opening show when I saw it 1 month after it opened. But it's been in, yeah, I've seen that wheel at least 2 other times. So I've seen this show 4 times, but amazing, wonderful. And then drinks and yummy food, and you can turn that off. And now we got to get to sleep because tomorrow is Epcot Day, and we are excited. So if you haven't done so already, and I'm shocked if you haven't, but if you haven't, please give this a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, you know, all the good stuff, none of the bad stuff. And don't forget that I don't have a tagline. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?